What am I doing? Hi, it's TGN. Sorry. Hi, it's TGN, your local... No, I can be low energy. Hi, it's TGN, your local, nerdy, tech-loving cat boy. Yeah, your local nerdy tech-loving cat boy. I feel like the music's a little too loud, but it probably isn't. It's probably fine. Sorry, I'm a little tired, but I'm a little sleepy, but I'm a cat. It's natural. So, today we have the Nintendo Switch 2. And this is my hand cam. I'm doing a hand cam. I'm doing like an unboxing of it because I don't think any other VTuber does. I don't think any other VTuber's doing this. I might be wrong though. I think like I don't know. I don't know. But well, I'm doing it. That's for sure. I'm doing an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let me get this fact out of the way. I hate Nintendo as a corporation. I hate Nintendo as a corporation. Like, their recent moves have just been, to me. Yeah. I think it needs no introduction. Like, you saw me play, like, if you look on my channel, there's 2 streams I did where I played Super Mario Bros. Wonder on a Steam Deck. So, yeah, it's kind of no secret that I don't like Nintendo. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I don't know what the heck that is. I smell something, but I don't know what it is. Could just be the rain or something. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it's been raining today, but, no joke, when I say I got this last minute, I really did. I did, like, pre-order this, but, okay. Let me... Yeah, okay, before I do anything, I want to state that, I have actually... I did, like, not long after the announcement, not long after this thing was, like, announced, not long after the Direct, I did pre-order it through Nintendo's website. To this day, I still haven't gotten a confirmation. Well, I got a confirmation, but I have not gotten a single email from Nintendo. They did not tell me anything. Like, didn't even give me. Yeah. Oh, I think I just realized. I think I was supposed to get a screen protector with this thing. Apparently I wasn't. Yeah, I thought I was supposed to get a screen protector with this thing, but, apparently I didn't. Okay. Anyway. Enough looking at receipts. Am I... Okay, I'm not making that joke. Anyway. So, I hate Nintendo. Why did I buy a Switch 2? So you don't have to. Okay, that's really not an excuse, but like... I hate Nintendo as a corporation, because they're basically like a... Oh, someone DM'd me. They'll DM'd me. Huh. That's interesting. So, anyway. I hate them as a corporation, as like basically the law firm that they are. Because they're basically a law firm. They sue anyone who dares do anything bad about Nintendo or something, I don't know. But, really I just bought this because I like their games. And, So, that's why this is pretty much the only reason I got this. Oh yeah, by the way, it's the Mario Kart bundle, so it's even more rare. And, yeah, so here's the box. I'm gonna hide my... So here's the actual box. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was hiding my serial number. I'm not that stupid. I don't know what people would be able to do with a Switch 2's serial number, but out of concern for myself, I'm hiding it. You know what? Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna... I'm sorry, that is the funniest Twitter URL shortener I've ever heard. Anyway, so I'm gonna real quick, put this image up. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What? Boom. Alright, so... Yeah, this is what Zell is talking about. This is... So, someone's Switch 2 arrived with, like, inspection... or, factory firmware. Apparently. Now, this is just from a tweet from Nintendo, so take that with a grain of salt. Because I don't trust any of these journalists. But anyway. Elijah is supposed to be here, but I guess dinner. Who is JF99? I feel like I've seen this profile pic before. Oh, is it? Oh, it's Jeltis, duh. Okay, cool. So yeah, I got the Mario Kart bundle, and I'm gonna be unboxing it, and I'm gonna be scrutinizing it, because I have a lot of expectations for this thing that are not very positive. I don't expect this thing to be... Well, I would certainly hope it's worth the $500 I paid for this, but, that's about it, though. I don't really think there's much more introduction or, like, yapping that I can do, other than the fact that Nintendo still hasn't sent me an email for the My Nintendo, like, pre-order. And, what else? I feel like I should have notes, like, for this stream. Oh, by the way, my brother might be watching this, because, he knows I, went out to get this, and, I was gonna do the midnight release. I thought about it, but, the line was really long, like, to get this thing. So, I didn't. But, so and when I actually got this last minute, it was like afternoon. This afternoon, I had to go to my GameStop, but, so I went to my local GameStop, like, this afternoon, and that was as last minute as I could get, to get this thing. But I have it today, on the day that the thing is supposed to release. I'm having way too much fun with the hand cam. Let's just talk. Let's just yap. Yap like normal as I reposition the thing. Okay. Actually, I'm not even sure there's, like, I'm not even sure there's a lot of introduction I can do, not a lot of yapping or whatever, just... How about I just unbox this thing? I mean, it's been like 15 minutes. Most VTubers would spend like an hour yapping, or at least some VTuber. At least one particular VTuber I know does, and the difference is they were entertaining. They were entertaining. I'm just bad at yapping, and that's hilarious considering I mostly just yap about, just meta stuff, like meta VTuber, like very VTuber meta stuff. Like about how I'm bad at yapping. How meta. But I will say, hold on one second. I'm gonna look at something. Yeah, okay. But yeah, today is the day well, okay, so yesterday when I was standing in line to get this thing reserved from GameStop, people there were pretty nice. Like, people in line were pretty nice. So they were doing 2 lines. They had one line for if you already pre-ordered a Switch through them, and the other if you were just gonna do a walk-in. I was the latter, and I realized I was in the wrong line. So, I had to, and the walk-in line was longer. But people there were nice. Like 5 people let me cut in front of them. Like they were like, "Oh, go right ahead of me." And I feel lucky having this thing in my hands. Even though I'm barely gonna use it. So what Nintendo really wants people to do is transfer data from their original Switch to this thing. Like, transfer as in move. Control X, Control V. Cut. But I also know that the backwards compatibility of the Switch 2, or like from the Switch 2 to the Switch 1, is not perfect. So I would rather have something that's designed to run these games. And yes, I'm fully aware, yeah, reflection. Ooh, you can see this webcam. You can see the Logitech C920. Having your face. Yeah, no. Oh. Oh. No, that's fine. Alright, well. So they were pretty nice. And, Switch 1 Joy-Cons can be used on the Switch 2. Yeah, they can. Not physically, of course. I'd love to see... Actually, unironically, I would love to see an adapter that takes... that, like, clips onto the... like, snaps onto the side of the Switch 2 the same way these do. And then just allows Joy-Cons to slide in, like... So you have, like... I mean, it would look weird. Not actual size, it would look weird, but... but, I don't know. Neat idea. But, no, they use different... I mean, they use ARM V8. Sorry, these things do... Even though both the Switch 1's processor and the Switch 2's both are ARM V8 based, they are completely different. Yeah, they're completely different. Like, they use... Well... Initially, I think Nvidia said the Switch 1 had a Pascal-based GPU, which is GTX 10 series, or the Titan XP. Yeah. So, yeah. So they did say that it had a Pascal processor, or Pascal-based GPU, when it was actually using a Maxwell-based GPU, which is GTX 9 series. Then there's, so I think they said the Switch 2's GPU is based on Ampere, which is the RTX 30 series. I'm not sure if that's actually true. Hi, Elijah. So, I'm not sure if it actually does use an Ampere. Like, it's not, I mean... It's not like Nvidia's known for lying or anything. It's not like Nvidia's a shady corporation. It's not like they're known for lying. Right? Who remembers when they made the... Who remembers when they made the RTX 30 series GPUs crypto-proof? Yeah, I don't either. Okay, for real though. That's enough me roasting Nvidia. So. I'm having way too much fun. Like, I'm just having more fun messing with the box. So, anyway, I should also mention I'm not transferring my data. I am keeping my data on this Switch. In fact, I'm not even gonna make this my primary console. Well, okay, maybe I might, but there's a lot of reasons to use an original Switch for Switch 2 or for Switch 1 games instead of using a like instead of using a Switch 2, because not every Switch 2 game is gonna run, or not every Switch game is gonna work perfectly in the Switch 2. That's just how it is, because they use two different processors. And how do they do this? Emulation. Like, it's a combination of like hardware stuff and an emulator. Yeah, an emulator. It's hilarious. Like, it's actually hilarious. An emulator. Yeah. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. It's emulator. Yeah, God. I am out of it. You can tell I'm, like, inexperienced. Please remember to watch your mouth. Why? Does your mom monitor your iPod? That is a joke, for the record. I am putting on my Joy-Cons backwards for some reason. I'm just letting you know, I swear. Because I never say bad words. Yeah, this ain't a family, well... I'll make an effort. Well, I'll try. I'll make an effort, but, I don't think I've sworn so far, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong there. Okay, so. I forgot what I was saying. Damn it, I got so sidetracked. So. So yeah, they use emulators. They use an emulator for running Switch games on this. Well, it's a combination of hardware and emulation, but, you wanna know? Actually, I just realized this is highly unlikely, and this really sounds like a conspiracy theory, so do not take what I'm about to say seriously. This is really just me rambling, and it's probably not even true, but what are the odds they used some of Yuzu and Ryujinx's source code for the emulation on the Switch 2? Now, the likelihood of them actually doing that is really low. Like I said, and that's probably not even true. They probably didn't. They, like, knowing Nintendo, I don't think they would be that stupid to try it, to just use source code from a project they took down for their own emulation. But they did say emulators are legal. Otherwise, they'd need to completely change how they run games on their NSO streaming services. Yeah. But they never use the word emulation or emulator or any of that sort. They never use it. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because Nintendo would sue them for making emulators. That joke made no sense. It was like a reference to this one like joke article I saw, like Nintendo sues Nintendo for Nintendo Switch emulators. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no. I know what you meant, Elijah. Nintendo said emulators are legal. No, I didn't forget that, Elijah. I knew what you said. My brain just doesn't work half the time. Like, I'm a nerdy, tech-loving cat boy. Alright, should we stop screwing around, or should I just keep yapping for a bit till we hit the 30-minute mark, and then I can... then I can unbox this? Dude, I am a professional streamer, except I'm not professional. I just do this because I do it. So... oh yeah, GameCube. I can talk about the GameCube NSO stuff. They only have 3 games. They only have 3 games. They only have 3 games available. That would be none of the ones. I don't have a time limit on yapping, but I also don't yap to the point where I need it. That's true. That's true. And I need to get better. Like, I say I need to get better at yapping to myself. And I do yap to myself, like, off stream, just to sort of train myself for streaming. It doesn't work. I don't know why, and usually you would think that works, but it doesn't. Anyway, stop getting distracted, GN. Stay on topic and yap about the GameCube games. But there's not much I can yap about because they only have 3 games available. And those are... well, I could probably just open it up, or I could probably just open the news thing on my Switch and show you. Where is it? You would think it'd be here. Oh, channel list. Let's try that. Cool. It's not shown on here. So anyway, well, whatever Elijah. Well, no, that's not what Elijah said. So the only 3 games that are available are The Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, and F-Zero GX. That's it. Those are the 3 games that are available. Out of curiosity, I did actually download the... well, I do actually have the ROMs for those. Yeah, I do have the ROMs for those. Let's see. F-Zero GX and Wind Waker and... sorry, Soul Calibur 2. 2.7... that's like 2.7 gigabytes. I could probably put those games on my Steam Deck. Wait. I just remembered. Is GameCube is the game... are the GameCube games available to people who don't have the expansion pack? Because I do not have the expansion pack. My Steam Deck doesn't have 64 gigabytes of storage. Yeah, it has 2 terabytes. It's expansion pack only! yeah, okay. I ain't playing those then. I don't know what else you'd expect. Well, yeah, but I paid $500 for the... like, not only do they only make it exclusive to the expansion pack, they also make it, like, exclusive to the Switch too. It's exclusivity after exclusivity. That is so scummy. That is really scummy. I should also mention the micro SD Express thing. Like, it is very, it was literally advertised in the Direct. I don't remember everything, Elijah. I remembered absolutely everything. Well, I don't know. I don't care. Cool, you can send blank messages. I really don't care. So, micro SD Express. I think, I think it's kind of stupid making it only a requirement for... okay, Michael, if you keep doing that, I'm gonna time you out. Okay. Sorry. Alright, Michael, I have timed you out. Please read the rules. Spamming is not allowed. Okay? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so microSD Express is a really cool standard, and it's like, because it's PCI Express based, and it is, which makes it way faster than normal microSD cards. The scummy part is, it only supports microSD Express cards, and those are hard to find for me right now, at least in person. My arm. Yeah, so those are hard for me to find right now, at least in person. My Best Buy only had one, and I couldn't find it. I had to get it for pickup, and I didn't want to wait, so I just decided, you know what, screw this. And they're expensive because the technology is in its infancy. Remember DDR5? Remember when DDR... I think it was kind of controversial that AMD motherboards only supported DDR5 at one point. And this was when it was in its infancy, and DDR5 memory was expensive. But also microSD Express cards are expensive. They're... Sorry, just can't help myself sometimes. Alright, so yeah, microSD cards are expensive. They, and the largest size you can get is 256 gigabytes. At least from SanDisk. My preferred brand is SanDisk, but also if you prefer Samsung, largest size you can get is 256 gigabytes. It is true that Lexar made like a 1 terabyte card, but that is like $200. So the Switch 2's storage is 256 gigabytes. So people are expecting Nintendo is expecting us to have move our entire Switch libraries to this. If they expect us to move our entire Switch libraries to this, which I'm personally not gonna do, and they only give us like half a terabyte of total storage, then I don't know, because there exist regular micro SD cards. You can get them in up to 2 terabytes. 2. That was 4. You didn't see that gesture though, and in fact. My Steam Deck has a total of 2 terabytes of storage now, because I upgraded its SSD recently to one of these, a Saturn Rocket, and then I also put a 1 terabyte micro SD in it, and I have 2 terabytes total of storage. I don't know how much is free on it. I mean, I could just reach down and grab it. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll reach down and grab my Steam Deck, and then I'll open up the storage menu and see how much I have free on both the SSD and the card. Oh, there's an update. I don't care. $370-something gigabytes on both. Cool. I don't know how much that is total. Storage free 1 gigabyte. Yeah, very funny, Elijah. Very funny. I'll keep this around. Well, no, I don't have room at my desk. I'll just put it. The Switch 2 system software has its own components based on Android and FreeBSD. Cool. That is pretty cool. I will not lie. Okay. I think this is enough dicking around. That's what it will be with all the bloat you put on it. I don't put that much bloat on it. Man, just because I have every NSO game available, including the N64 ones, well, minus the GameCube ones. I already have some GameCube games on my Steam Deck, but not the ones for NSO. Not that it even matter, because there's only 3 games. But, I don't put that much, bloat on it. Most of that, well, on the SD card, it's mostly taken up by ROMs, but, at least I think so. But then there's also games, Steam games, because I have some 80 gigabyte Steam games that I've been meaning to play. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Anyway, enough screwing around. Actually, I think my dinner might be ready. Can you even buy it from the Nintendo store? Not from the Nintendo store. You cannot. Cool. Alright. Let's stop screwing around. I was pretty excited for this when it was first announced, but, let's stop screwing around and actually open this thing. Speaking of FreeBSD, I recently got into the Linux zone recently. FYI, I decided to give my mini PC another chance by switching from the Windows 10 to Endeavour OS based on Arch. Again to Q4, and later switched again to Q4 OS. What's Q4 OS? Alright. This one's taped, unlike the Switch packaging. Like, when I first got my Switch and unboxed it, or when a lot of people got their Switch for the first time, like on release day, the packaging was not taped. This one is, though. So that's pretty interesting. Oh, we got the... Oh, you didn't even see that. Hang on. Let's try that again. Flap is open. Alright. Oh, man. It is so hard to do this while doing it. Like, it is so hard to do this on camera. Alright. Here we go. We are opening Switch 2 for the first time. And I have to move my mic so you can hear me better. Oh, here we go. Ooh. What do I touch first? What do I pick out? Chat, I can't start polls, but what do I do first? Oh wait, I can start polls. Duh. Okay, hang on. Alright. I'm starting a poll. This is the first time I've done one of those on a stream before. So, what should I take out first? The console, the console, the left Joy-Con, or the right Joy-Con? We got 2 votes. Both are console. I don't know why I'm doing this. I know I have like a really small viewer base, so I'm not sure there's much of a point. Take out both? Take out all 3 at the same time with all 3 of my hands? Yeah. Can you tell I grew up with the N64? Brother, if you're watching this, like my IRL brother, if you're watching this. Alright, I'm ending the poll. This is kind of pointless. But, the winner was console, so I'm taking out the console first. Wow. Alright. Oh. Ah, camera. This is so hard to do on camera. If I had like a live view, I have to look. I should explain. I have to look to my side, because that's where my camera view is. I don't have a second monitor, but I should. Anyway. Here it is. The Nintendo Switch 2. trying to hold it carefully. Ooh. Matte plastic. Matte black. Oh, that is very soft. Like, that feels nice. I was right when I thought this thing would be a premium looking product, because, man, this thing, it feels premium too. Like, God, the reflections, man. Alright. Now, whoa. Now, we're gonna set that aside. Next, let's do the right Joy-Con because I'm right-handed. That feels nice. That actually feels really nice in the hand. This is a really simple mechanism, by the way, like the eject or the release button. Okay, this is better. So yeah, the mechanism is really simple if you think about it. Like, the release button, all it is just that pin. Pushes that pin against the side of the console, so the Joy-Con essentially pushes itself away. That's pretty cool. Set this aside as well. And now for the left Joy-Con. Oh, I should mention, like, how this thing feels in the hand. Well, it feels very nice. I like it. I like the larger size. And, oh, yeah. The SL and SR buttons are much easier to press. And, whole top of the whole top of the controller is curved. I hope the glare helps, or I hope the light sheen. I hope the sheenest of All right, that's the right Joy-Con. Now for the left. I held it upside down. Feels the same. Oddly enough, the SL and SR buttons on these controllers, like when I first held the right one, and when I'm holding this one, they feel cold. So maybe they are actually made of metal. Like if the SL and SR buttons are actually made of metal, that would be metal. Oh, that would be metal. Anyway. Here are the Joy-Cons. Now before I get to the best part, the best part. All right, let's take this out. Oh, I feel something else in here. Ah. Okay, there's other stuff here. There is. So. Of course, I got the Mario Kart bundle, so naturally I got Mario Kart, and I'm going to put this over there. And typical documentation. Oh, and HDMI cable. Yep, it's an HDMI cable. Can't go wrong with one of those. Ah, yes. You know what? I'll play with these, since they already called to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely get the bundle. How was this? How was it in here like this? Or wait, did something fall? I don't know. Oh, it was like this. There we go. Alright. Here are the straps. Alright, this is the blue one, so naturally it goes on the right Joy-Con. How has no one thought to do this yet? Nice. And now I can drag it on the... Nice. Ooh! I like how the buttons feel. They still feel tactile, but they feel softer. Like, soft and tactile. Oh, okay. So, really easy to get the straps off. Well, you could just pull it off, actually. Yeah. But you can also use the release button to launch it off pretty violently. Alright, let's get this one on the blue one. Because it was kind of sacrilege to put the blue one on the right Joy-Con. Oh, hi, Nova. GN hands. Ooh. Wow, can you believe it? I'm white. Okay, future me, future me, when you edit this, cut that out, please. So you won't break them by accidentally putting the covers on the wrong Joy-Cons. Who am I? Uki Violetta! They're so pale and thin, what? Oh, it's almost like I'm a twig. My hands are big, like, I'm not even joking. I don't know if you have a Switch already, but, so... Here's me holding a Joy-Con. And here's me holding it sideways. Yeah, I'm a twig. What else can I use as a size comparison, like, for my hands, like how big my hands are? That cannot be comfortable? Well, I was only holding it for a few seconds, but I usually use the straps. Anyway, how about an SD card? Right? Full-size SD card a good enough comparison? I have a tape measure, but I'm not going to use that to measure my hands. Anyway. Oh, these are easier to push. Yeah, I think these actually... I think the button... I've been telling people that the SL and SR buttons are made of metal. I think they are made of metal. Because they feel cold on the left controller. They feel cold. It's the exact, like... TFW spent money on the Switch too. Yep, I spent money on the Switch too. Dude, I can afford it. I can afford this thing. Oh yeah, the wrist straps. They're different. The actual wrist strap part of the strap is different. Oh, this is weird. Have a look at this. These are like... It's like one or... Yeah, it's like a rope, but it like splits. And of course, here's the size adjustment. Same as it was on the Switch 1, except no Nintendo logo. Well, no, that's not true. It's on the back. You can't see it, but it's on the back. And then there's this for some reason. It has a piece of plastic there. And I can show my shirt. It's the same shirt I'm wearing in my model, so, well, same color. Why'd you censor unemployed? Alright, anyway, yeah, so for some reason there's this plastic bit. I'm not sure why. Trigger word for some? Oh, I guess fair enough. Look how, I want to show you this. Like, you can get the... So there's two ways to take the straps off. You just pull it off like that. Or you hit the release button, and it'll, like, launch it off really violently. Well, not really, but pretty violently. I'll do that again. Hang on. Man, again, I love how simple this mechanism is. It's just a pin. It's literally just a pin. So simple. So the simplest mechanisms really amaze me. Alright. Now then, let's stop dicking around and look at the other stuff that we got with it. Just push the button and it comes off, yeah. Again, simple mechanism. It's just a pin. It's literally just a pin. Like, you press the button, it pushes out a pin. Alright. Okay, charging cord. And an 8. Whoa! This thing is heavy. Oh my goodness. This is a heavy charging brick. I have never felt a brick this heavy. How many watts is this thing? It is kind of big. This is a 60-watt power brick! This is a hang on. This is a 60-watt power brick. Nintendo includes a 60-watt power brick. Oh, that's overkill. Like, if the Switch 2 needs 60 watts, then okay. You can actually plug other cords into that? What made you think they would do something stupid like proprietary? They didn't do that for the last console. That's too little? No! No, that's more... That's enough to charge 2 phones. 3 phones. Yeah, no, that's enough to charge 2 phones. It's not even enough to charge a laptop. Yeah, USB-C for the win, bro. Who's my... Well, my brother's not watching. Well, maybe my brother's watching. He's just working. Brother, if you're watching, text me right now. I'll receive it, trust me. This is not the right kind of cable to plug into this, but... this is not the right kind of cable to plug into this, but, oh, that is a strong connector. I mean, it's brand new, but... Oh, man. 60 watts! Did I get the Mario Kart bundle? Oh. Yep. Yes, I did. Hang on. Alright, so USB-C to C. This is heavy. Is this gallium nitride? It doesn't say. It's probably not gallium nitride. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. I have a 61-watt charger that's gallium nitride, and I think it's the same. I think it's the same size as this thing, so this thing might be gallium nitride. I am sorry that I took so long. I was also getting dinner. Give me 1 second. Alright. So, anyway, next product. Whoa, that compression. I am not liking that compression. What is going on? The heck? Weird. Okay. Anyway, next. The grip. Well, it's a piece of plastic. This is not the charging grip, by the way. I wish it came with the charging grip, so I could charge my Joy-Cons while I play, huh? Yeah. Oh, I should have done that, like... Hang on. Alright. Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, video compression is cool. Like, it makes it look pixely, but you also can't see what's going on. Alright, anyway, let's snap this Joy-Con in. Oh, there we go. Haha, nice. Cool. Oh yeah, size of the grip. Nice. This looks premium. Yeah, I love the snapping sound too. It's really... I also love that they just put a piece of plastic here to, like, slot into the Joy-Con 2's connector. I really hope that connector's sturdy. I'm not about to stress test it myself, though. Let's get the other Joy-Con. Hang on. Once again, you eject... Like, if you hit the... Oh, never mind. Well, you saw it for yourself. I don't have to explain it. That's so cool. By the way, can I I'm gonna nitpick about something. I mean, this feels okay. Yeah, this feels okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, this feels okay, but, so, I'd like to nitpick something. This not really about the console itself, but more so about the more about, like, the Nintendo Today thing. When I saw the video of, like, the sound the console makes when you connect and disconnect the Joy-Cons, why did you just have to let the release button snap back so loudly, or, like, spring back so loudly? Let me, like, this is what I mean. Like, I couldn't properly hear the console sound over this. Letting the button just spring back. I'm surprised it gets that loud. Well, like I said, it's a mechanical device. It's a spring. That's bound to happen. It's unavoidable unless you have, like, a lot of, like, foam or insulation or something. And I already got sweat on this thing. Oh, I just noticed there is a slight color mismatch that is... I mean, Okay, you can see it a little bit. Slight color mismatch, but I think the original Joy-Con grip was like that too. What else? Oh yeah, there's one last thing. Hang on, let me eat a bit of my dinner first. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. The power brick. 60 watts, USB-C. Heavy, like for its size, it's pretty heavy. Now over here I have my gallium nitride 61 watt power brick. Yeah. It's pretty much the same size. Well, it's a little longer, but it's pretty much the same size. So either it is gallium nitride based, or it is, or everything inside is just compacted. Like, everything inside is just really compact. Which does make me concerned about heat. Like, how hot will this thing get when it's operating at full power for a while? Because this thing does not get hot, because gallium nitride's more efficient with this kind of stuff. That's why I'm surprised it's, like, really small for 60 watts. Oops, sorry. Alright. Last but not least. The dock. Wow. Wow. Let's move this box aside. Now I can dock. Yep. Yep. Ah, that plastic fell. How does this... I don't want to break this. How does this come off? Plastic snaps. Like, the whole thing comes off, similar to the OLED dock. And here we've got... Why can't... You can't see it very well. I wish I had a light. Well, we have the USB-C port for the AC adapter, HDMI port, and Ethernet. Now, I'd like to bring up an issue that I have with the switch and Ethernet. It does not go on very easy. Oh, this thing's fiddly. Like, I'm actually having trouble getting it back on. I really don't want to break this. I'm nervous. Okay, it's on. That's easy. I kind of foresee those plastic snaps breaking, but it's plastic snaps. They always break. Okay. Now then, I'd like to nitpick something about the original Switch and the Switch OLED's Ethernet port. So, on the original Switch dock, there was a USB 3 port back here. Sorry. There is a... So, so on the original Switch dock, there is a USB 3 port back here. In addition to the two USB-C ports, not unlike this one, it had a USB 3 port in the back. And that was supposed to be used for the LAN adapter. I don't have the official LAN adapter, but I do have this J5 Create one that works just as well. Like, I've tried it on my Switch, it works fine. But what I found out is that the USB 3 port on the USB 3 port on the original Switch's dock is throttled. And I did some reading on this. There's a reason they did that, and it's not because they want to charge you more money. Okay, that might be part of the reason, but the real reason is because it actually interferes with Bluetooth devices or anything 2.4 gigahertz. When you push the kinds of speeds that USB 3 can do over the USB Type A connector, it interferes with Bluetooth. And interestingly enough, USB-C does not have this problem. It's just with USB-A. Yeah. So it interferes with wireless, it interferes with 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth, which you don't want for something like these. So, yeah. That's why they throttled it on the original dock. Which, okay. Like, they did it, you can tell they did it at the last minute, too. Now, on the OLED dock, they did away with the USB 3 port, and they just replaced it with an Ethernet port. Cool. Except, I think to do that, they actually did like a really cheap hack. I think they basically took this is not the official one, but imagine this. They took the LAN adapter, and they just, like, put it in the dock, essentially, and, like, did, like, a really hacky USB connection. Yeah. It would probably be, like, a really hacky USB connection. Yeah, it was like a really hacky USB connection, which they didn't even bother increasing the speed of. So it was still limited to USB 2 speed, which is like, well, most people are on gigabit Ethernet now. And with the throttling, it does like, I think like 400 megabit, mostly. Either that, or it just does 100 megabit. So, I will be doing a speed test on this thing. I will connect it to Ethernet. I think I have an Ethernet cord somewhere, like close by. And I will see if this port will reach gigabit speeds. Would it be problematic if USB-C to USB-A adapters were used to connect compatible devices? I'm not sure. Like I said, it's just a problem with Wi-Fi, or like, if you have Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I don't use 2.4 personally, but, so, for Bluetooth especially, this is a problem. Like, it would actually interfere with your controller's connection, which, well, you don't want. Unless it's like Xbox, or, I think Xbox solves this problem with their controller by having a proprietary protocol in addition to Bluetooth on this thing. So, if you connect it to an Xbox, it actually uses the proprietary, like, 60 gigahertz, protocol, which, as far as I know, does not get interference from USB 3 over USB A stuff. Bluetooth, probably, but, I don't know. Anyway, it's time for... Where do I want to put this? I'll put it right there. It's time for the moment all of you have been waiting for. The screen is a little bit dirty. I'm guessing you're going to go on the speed test website. No, it's, it actually does not, the Switch 2 doesn't have a web browser, at least I don't think it does. Anyway, here we go. Is this what they call edging? GG Marin reference. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Alright, here we go. Nice. Now, left Joy-Con. This is really awkward. My hands are crossed. Ooh, this thing feels comfy. This thing actually feels comfy to hold. Alright, I think usually these things do come charged from the factory, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, also, I think you could still put on the Joy-Con backwards if you want to. You can. Oh, that looks weird. It looks wrong. Alright. Now then. I think it comes pre-charged from the factory. It's blending in with my desk, so I'll just put this plastic down to make it stand out. Power button's right here, so let's power the thing on. And I'm going to turn off my BGM real quick, so that you can hear the sound. Exposure's way too high on my camera. Oh, it wants me to connect the Joy-Cons, okay. Perfect time to do that again. Actually, I'm going to try connecting them straight on, because you can do that as well. Ow! 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 That actually pinched me. Ow! Okay. Warning for... Okay, warning for anyone trying to... Warning for anyone who wants to get a Switch 2. Do not put your fingers back here when you're attaching the Joy-Con. Keep them clear of the crease, because it will pinch you. And these are pretty strong magnets. Alright, anyway, so you can put them in straight on, I think. No, it just pinched me, and it hurt. Alright, here we go. That LED is really bright. Like, it's brighter than the original Joy-Con. Hang on. Wait, where's my Switch? Oh, there it is. It's actually brighter than the original Joy-Con's LED. At least I think it is. Well, it doesn't show up on camera, but trust me when I say it's bright. Actually, I'm going to turn on my Switch real quick, and then you can see. Well, no, you still can't see. It just looks white because my camera's exposure's low, but trust me when I say this, it's brighter. You know, some idiot's gonna do that and blame Nintendo for it. Well, I just did, and I didn't even do it on purpose. I think my finger's okay. It's just plastic, but keep them fingies out of the way. Anyway, so let's hear the sound. Let's hear the sound. Okay, that's enough screwing around. Where's the right one? Oh, here it is. Well, yeah, I know what you meant, but... Whoa. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh! They make different sounds! Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. Wow. All the... Yeah, there's setup music. That's the only music the menu has. I gotta turn down my camera's exposure so you can read the... Man, OBS really hates me today. Like, they really hate the fact that I'm turning down a simple setting. I am actually just trying to turn down my camera's exposure, but... Oh, wait. Duh, it's because I have it in automatic mode, that's why. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna lower my camera. That's a very sharp screen. Alright, it looks pitch black, but really I'm just turning down my camera's exposure so that you can see the screen properly. Okay. That is a very sharp screen. Like, it doesn't show up because the focus is... Actually, yeah, hang on. Why don't I just set the focus better? Well, this is as good as I'm gonna get it. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this is a really sharp screen. Oh my goodness, yeah, that is very sharp. That looks beautiful. This is the most beautiful LCD I've ever seen. Like, they picked a good one. Alright. Japan, alright, so, obviously, Canadian French. No, I'm not Canadian. Oh, they just had they used to have Oceania or whatever it's actually, however it's actually pronounced for this, but now it's just Australia and New Zealand. Ah, we're connecting to the internet. I am not showing you my Wi-Fi. Oh, the keyboard. Well, look, the keyboard actually is the same. Alright, hold on 1 second. Oh! Okay, hang on, let me show you something interesting. When you turn down the volume, it shows you what speaker it's currently set to. That's interesting. Ooh! Okay, people sometimes... I think people have said that the plastic on the Joy-Cons looks glittery. It does! It does! It sparkles! It sparkles a little bit. I don't know if it would show up on camera, but... Oh, my exposure's low and I'm not gonna change that again. But, yeah, no, that's not my actual Wi-Fi password. I'm just typing random gibberish. I'm turning the... Yep. Alright, there we go. Internet settings. Believe we're done. Oh, yippee. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure I can. Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Select next with the controller you removed. I'll do that later. I'll view the attachment guide just to keep this more secure. Keep this more, like, complete. Oh yeah, I was just doing that earlier. I love that I find it interesting that the ring on this is white. Just shows maybe they have future colors planned. They probably do. Alright. Did they bring back the loading sound? So awkward. Hang on. They brought back the loading sound! They got rid of it halfway through the Switch 1's life cycle, but then they bring it back for this. Yeah, the Switch 1 had a loading sound. It used to go like... It sounded like that. I like this one, though. I love that the loading icon looks like literally every other modern loading icon in existence. Yeah, I got my Switch back in 2017, so that is it. While we're waiting for this, I don't know how to change the brightness right now, because, like, I can't open the quick menu. But I'm going to turn the, exposure back up real quick. Whoa, that's way too high. Oh. Ah. Cool. Hello? Hello? You gonna do anything? There we go. Ah, that was quick. I know they really want me to, but... Well, as I... Okay, really though, I'm not gonna transfer. You won't be able to transfer systems later? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, actually, no, that's probably fine. Ah, we're adding a user. I will definitely sign into a Nintendo account. Actually, should I just skip this for now? You know what? No. I'm signing into my Nintendo account. Oh, even better. I don't have to type anything. I can just use my phone. Alright. Alright. Cool. Adding user data. Yeah, it sounds like the old iPhone typing sounds. Very much so. I'll skip this because I don't have a micro SD express card. And there it is. There's the end of the music. Again, I love that this Joy-Con doesn't have any color. It doesn't look red. So maybe they do have future colors planned for this thing. Man. The amount of life that goes into this, man. Alright, nice. Oh, I can open the quick access menu now so I can turn down the brightness. Oh, I just noticed. It gets higher the higher you are on the slider. Okay. I called the UI sounds boring at first, but... There's a surprising amount of life in this. Okay. Now that I've done that, I can turn my camera's exposure back up. Even the Steam Deck doesn't do that. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it does have different sounds for going up and down, but that's it. That's better. Oh yeah, that's better. So you can see a little better. Oh, out of the gate we have this. What? That's literally like the Windows 98 ding sound. Just a single ding? Are you kidding me? Hang on. We used to have this for the Switch. But then we have this for the Switch 2. I count the notes. I can count the notes. And then for this. Oh. Really? That is boring. Alright. Oh, wrong button. I think that's the same sound. Oops. Oh, 2 beeps instead of 1. Switch 1. Switch 2. Yep, different. What else? What else do I do? I am going to disconnect the Joy-Cons. Oh yeah. Both the Joy-Cons have different sounds when you connect them. Listen, here's the left one. Here's the right one. It's like a different octave. Anyway. These magnets are strong. Oh, what's in here? Okay, I'm also going to talk about that. That is also boring. What? Oh, that's probably just gravity. Sorry. Mavity. Doctor Who reference. Alright, so here's the controller sound on the Switch 1. And here's Switch 2. It's so boring. Alright. And now let's do this. How to use mouse controls. Is it just me, or was Isaac Newton hot? He kinda was in Doctor Who. Alright, Joy-Con 2 controllers support mouse controls. Alright, hang on, let me put a strap on. Okay, anyway. Let me put on the strap. To display the cursor, set the Joy-Con 2 on a flat surface and move it as shown in the image. Wait, really? It just automatically enters mouse mode? I mean, I guess it would have a way to detect it. It would detect that, first of all, the sensor's detecting a surface, and it's being held like this because it has a gyroscope or accelerometer. But oh, this is pretty nice actually. Really responsive too. Microsoft Switch 2. Alright, I think you can... Yeah, okay. I've always imagined, being able to use the Joy-Cons as a mouse, and now it's a reality. Oh yeah, mouse mode in Splatoon, that would be really cool. Okay. My only complaint... I wish the cursor was bigger. That's about it. Oh, and the stick is the scroll wheel. Or like a scroll wheel, I guess. Oh yeah, they even say it's Okay, this is a little awkward, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. What about the left one? Can you use it like if you use the left one as a mouse on the home screen, then does it behave differently or kind of. But it's good if you're left-handed. So by the way, this is one of 2 Easter eggs. I say that because I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of Easter eggs in the menu, but this is one of 2 Easter eggs that's on the menu. And you want to know how I know this? Because they literally showed this off. Like, you're normally supposed to just find them, but... yeah. Can you make the mount? Can you make the Sorry, I'm just bored. I just do that kind of thing when I'm bored. Can you make the Can you make the cursor bigger? Cuz I think it should be bigger. Controllers? Mouse controls, mouse sensitivity. Swap A and B? Swap A and B? Alright, so far, even in the accessibility, I don't think there's actually a way to change the cursor size, which kinda sucks. I might be wrong, it might be under like display or something. No. Yeah, no, I don't think you can change the cursor size. Damn, I really do think the cursor is too small. It should be bigger. Oh yeah, me. Yep, I was right. I was right in assuming that the Switch 2 would only have, like, 2 themes, if you want to call them themes. Oh yeah, by the way. Where is it? Wait, where is it? There was a system, like, oh, there it is, system lock. Yeah, it took them a whole new generation to add a freaking pin thing. Like, sorry, it took them a whole new console generation to add a pin system, like a screen lock. Console has, like, I can name consoles that have had that, like, for longer. Steam Deck for one, and that's new. And then there's the Xbox 360. Did the PlayStation 3 have that? I think it did. I think it did. I don't see why it wouldn't, honestly. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can't fool the... Yeah, you can pin lock on the Steam Deck. I showed you a screenshot. Yeah, you can pin lock on the. You can set up a pin on the Steam Deck. Alright, well. You thought that was a Photoshop of the Switch 2's pin lock on the deck? No! No, that's an actual feature. Sorry, I'm just playing with the Joy-Con. It's a good fidget toy, I'll say that. And the Joy-Con, the original Joy-Cons were already a good fidget toy. Yeah, naturally. So, I'm hoping the Bluetooth audio support is better. Like, instead of, like, shoehorned in. Oh yeah, might as well turn this on because I think there are games that could actually use, yeah. I am kind of curious. Alright, should I try to put a Switch 1 game in here? Well, I say try like I can't do that. Oh, so sorry, guys. Let's pick a game. Yeah, again, Elijah, I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Alright, let's put a game in. I've chosen Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh, it doesn't open like it does on the Switch. You have to open it from back here. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. I forgot how, like, neat the... It's kind of over-engineered. Can I... Wait, can I just... Oh my god, I can! I got Pokemon Violet, yeah. Hang on. Okay, you're supposed to click it in, but... Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Ah! Yeah, I do have Pokemon Violet as a card. I'm just not going to go over there and get it. Huh. So, similar to... So, I guess similar to the Steam Deck, it has like a separate sound for this side of the menu. Cool. Oh yeah, it's got to update. Of course it does. Wow. I like that sound. Oh yeah, I definitely download my save data. It's only like a couple kilobytes, shouldn't take long, right? No. Damn it. Alright, there's one game I can't play. How long is this gonna take? 30... What can I not play? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Alright, there has to be another game that I... Okay, I'm gonna go find a game that doesn't need an update. Oh, of course. And while I'm at it... Alright, so you open it from the back, not the front. Again, this is over-engineered. Alright, this is the only other game I know that doesn't need an update. Unless... Wait, I have Mario and Luigi Brothership. Let's try Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Fine. It's not that big of an update, so... Do I have Pokken Tournament DX? No, I don't. Oh yeah, I don't have any save data. Well, we're turning this into an impromptu Super Mario Bros. Wonder stream. I hit the button. This is pretty awkward. I'm playing this at an angle. I wonder if it's like constantly playing in TV mode or something. Constantly playing in TV mode, because of course the Switch 2's screen is 1080p. I'm gonna skip this. I already know what happens. I've played this before. That's 3 cutscenes I've had to skip. Wait, can I play with the controllers differently? Like, can I do... Yes, I can! Oh, this is the original. Nice. How do you think they would verbally say, like, the different direction, or different button directions? I personally think they would say, like, you know, press the east button, or press the north button. I don't know. I get to play with the Joy-Con 2 sideways. Remind me to get back... I should get back into playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Sorry. Just gonna leave him alone real quick. Oops. Okay, that's a problem I originally had with the with using the Joy-Con sideways. Yeah, you know what, Zell knew what I was gonna say. But that was a problem I had with using the original Joy-Con sideways at first. I kept doing the wrong direction. Truth be told, if I had as much money as Zack Scott Games, I would probably do the same thing. Like, I would. First of all, I'm giving money I'm giving money to artists. Like, come on. I'm giving money back, like, I'm giving more money to the artists. And they deserve it. And then, I'm giving them I'd be giving them an easy job to do. They'd just be, they would just be, they just take the original art that they did and just change Daisy into an elephant. They have, like, a reference and stuff already. Mario on LSD. Uh-oh. Okay. That was weird. It didn't snap in right. Yeah, it is kind of funny that that is how you hear about him. Oh, wait. Sideways. Alright, Oh. Alright, that works. Cool. I wonder, they did say that, oh, cool. Okay, they said that, like, if you press the L and R buttons on each controller, when you're, like, rearranging them, it would be like scales, but, like, I would expect 4 notes. Really? Nope. Alright. I love how I did originally say that I was going to be scrutinizing the hell out of this thing, but I'm having fun. Like, I'm honestly having fun. Alright, let's put the cartridge for Smash Ultimate back in, because it's almost done downloading. Actually, why don't I look at the eShop? Bro, really? Okay, I'm gonna take this away just in case it shows a QR code. Oh. Alright. Hang on. Tick remember me, because I think I'm the only one who's going to be using this thing, so I don't think anyone's going to need to, like... Yeah. Alright, here we go. The new eShop. Hold on. Gotta flip these over. I think, actually, now that I think about it, you probably could, like, pull these out without needing to use the pin if you pull hard enough. Because the pin's just hey. So the pin really just uses... The pin really is just using leverage to push the Joy-Con off the console itself, but I think if you pull hard enough, you can get it off if you pull hard enough, and that's... Oh, yep, see? Yep. So, yeah. And that's just the thing about magnets. See? You can pull it off. No pun intended. The button's definitely easier, but yeah, you can literally just pull the Joy-Con off. Yes, the welcome tour. I am not buying this. I already own this game on Steam. I already own, well, I don't own the Ultimate, I don't own the DLC, and that's what the Ultimate Edition is, but yeah, this is pretty smooth. Yeah, okay, you need an expansion pass. You need expansion pack as well. So Yeah, that sucks. Wait, the Genesis isn't on here. Oh wait, that's because it's not. That's because it's not Nintendo Classics. That's why. Duh. Oh yeah, Deltarune. I'm getting that on Steam, definitely. I'm gonna rant. This is uh, a bad port. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is a bad port. I don't like it. It forces you to use the Super Crown, and that wastes. Like, it forces you to play as Toadette, because if you play as Mario, you still get the Super Crown, and it wastes the space in your inventory. So, and that, like, if effectively, it forces you to play as Toadette. So stupid. Also, the A button to, like, do the hover thing is not being able to turn that off unless you do a stupid button combo. Not a fan of that. Anyway. I'm gonna enter a code. Cause I got Mario Kart World. I can find my download code. Ah, there it is. One thing I usually like to do with these, like, scratch-offs is just peel them off. I don't think you can peel this one off, though. Yeah, no, you can't. They should have bundled a physical copy. Yeah, but this is pretty much Nintendo's Xbox One, so. Yeah, I can't peel it. I have to scratch it? Lame. Because I usually like to peel them. It's way faster. Yeah, no, I actually have to scratch it off. Yeah, okay, that's fun. You can stare at this keyboard. Well, I guess I could use the blunt end of my knife. Guess I could use that to scratch it off. Oh, it's working. Oh, that works really fast. Dude, I'm risking a lot, like. Alright. Aha. Alright. There we go. Ooh, I like that sound. Ooh, a little bit slow, but. Not available for purchase. I guess they. Oh, yeah, see. There we go. That's part of the reason I'm not getting. That's part of the reason I'm not, like, getting rid of my Switch 1. Someone tell me a game to look up. Wait, can you do dual cursors? No, you can't. Damn it. Someone give me a game to look up. Why is that Y off center? Senran Kagura? Is that on Switch? You know what? Yeah, we'll find out. Oh yeah, all the Senran... Yep, the Senran Kagura games are still on Switch. Cool. Alright, cool. This is really slow. Okay, this is a joke I've got to explain. One time when I was searching for a game on eShop, I think it was called Legend of Heroes or something, and I I looked it up. Well, like when I was typing it in, that this is what the Switch keyboard auto-corrected me for. The Legend of Heroin. And it wasn't like this, like female hero, no. The drug. And it's right here, too. That's even funnier. Okay, For You. This is basically the Steam Discovery queue. Yeah, this is basically the This basically is the Steam, Discovery queue. No. I already have this on Wii U. Showing me two versions of the same game. Yeah, that's not confusing. PS5 did it better, honestly. I just had to press that button. I know I am never, ever going to use this button. Ah, yes. Virtual game cards. Digital games with extra steps. Why do I need to link it to my homebrewed Switch? I'm not going to be able to play the game on a Switch 1. Why do I have to link... Oh my gosh. A system can be linked with a max of one other system. Bro, really? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I can unlink my homebrewed Switch because I could just use the online license thing there. At least I hope so. Oh yeah, I think this might have a problem because my Wi-Fi is really stupid. Oh, that's loud. Oh. 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 Okay. Cool. Cool. I can play this virtual game card for a game that doesn't work on Switch 1. That was worth it. Like, I'm legitimately... I'm gonna look in here and I'm not even gonna see it. Yeah, there! Software that isn't compatible with this system. Mario Kart World. Seriously, what did I need to do this for? Whoa, okay, maybe I can't be showing you... maybe I shouldn't be showing that, because you might see my Switch friend code and try to friend me. Yeah, it kind of does sound like the Twitter sound. Okay, is it just me, or, like... Are there actually... No, there's no magnets in these. Just... let's put these in the grip. Yeah. I'm actually honest about the fact that I don't want random people adding me on Switch. One hour, 30 minutes? Proceeds to show it again, yeah. I can just reject friend requests, but seriously, please don't add me on Switch. And I'm being transparent about that. Some people aren't, but I'm being transparent about it. I don't want you adding me on Switch, please. This is really fun to fidget with. I wonder. Hang on. Search for controllers. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's a speaker. This thing basically has a speaker inside it. Yeah, the HD Rumble 2 is basically the same way the DualSense does it, by having a speaker in the controller. Ah. I'm having way too much fun with this. How to pair controllers. Okay. How to use the GL and GR buttons. Wait, I don't have the charging grip or the Pro controller. Actually, maybe this would be a good time to try to plug in the system. Or try to dock the system. Oh, wait. I can't, because I don't have a capture card. Damn it, I forgot. I don't have a capture card that'll work on Linux at the moment. So, I won't be able to play this docked, but, so that's gonna be a problem. Well, I guess the other things I can test, like the things I plan to test, like the Ethernet speed and then... Well, that's about it, actually, just the Ethernet speed. Well, no, the Ethernet speed and... What else? Something else. I was going to test something else that I mentioned earlier in the stream, but... I can't remember. Oh, I like that sound. I hope this doesn't show anything private. Okay, I'll say the grip is okay. The grip feels okay. I'm not a fan of this sharp edge here. I get that it's so the Joy-Con can, like, slide, like so, but I'm not a fan of it. This is fun. Wait, it does? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I I didn't even notice. How did I not notice that? You could tell it's been a while. Wait, show EU versions? Huh. Man, this is slow. Could just be the Wi-Fi, but... Oh, I am downloading a game at the same time. That could be it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to play this. Look how long it's taking. So let's play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, hang on, before I do that. Oh, too late. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna set my user so I don't have to, so I can skip the user selection, because I'm the only one using this thing. This is fun. Like, legit. The Joy-Con grip is so much fun. Or just the mechanism of the Joy-Con, too, in general. Alright. Oh, does this game not support game chat? Who am I gonna play with, though? That's the question. Well, let's just do quick play for now. Like... Oh, fuck me. Oh yeah, I forgot. If I do that, it's gonna... Okay. Never mind. Start downloading again, please. Cool, thank you. Alright, so I can't download games, but, Oh, apparently people licked Nintendo Switch 2 carts. I don't have a Switch 2 cart, so I can... And apparently it's also coated in denatonium benzoate. Wow. So let's just play with my usual spirits. Oh, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. What is it? Oh, it's Y. I heard that... Hang on. I heard somewhere that if you have a spirit type disadvantage, you get a bonus. So I'm gonna give that a try. I mean, I've been trying that for a while, but... Oh, and this is gonna be really difficult to do, like... Oh, this is weird. Like I said, I'm playing with this at an angle. So I can't see all that well. Ooh! Normally, that attack never hits, usually, but... Oh, that was fast! Did you see that? That was really fast. Oh, input lag is way better. I did not get jack shit. What? Is there no icon, or is this just, like, actually what it's supposed to look like? Oh, it's a stamina battle. Bro, you could have dodged that. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. It's from the Monster Hunter series, and yeah, maybe the spirit icon just failed to load. Yeah, I've never... Well, I've done a lot of games with... I've played a lot of the Spirit board, but I do not often... I have not played the Adventure mode yet. Well, I played a little bit of it, but... I can do that. I'm not planning on doing the Cyber Smash series anymore. Like, I thought about bringing it back, but then I decided, you know what? Probably just play the game. Hey, Mint. Someone call Mint Phantom. I'm playing against a Metal Gear enemy. Or against a Metal Gear spirit. Wait, what are the conditions? Oh, whatever. Oh. What is this? What is this? I can't see. What's this? Oh, food. Give me. Hey, let go of me. Come on. Yes! Okay, if I accidentally hit the shield on this, if I hit the shield on this, I'm going to literally drink water. Yes! I don't have to drink water. Wow, this one sucks. Dude, I have every single one of these guys. Oh, except Morag. Let's try a different fighter. I'll play as Elijah, because why not? I usually prefer the Brawler, but sometimes I like the Sword Fighter. No, I did. I set it to Burning Blade. You never told me what your special moves were. Okay, this grip is not bad. Again, I don't have to fight this one, but Swordman. Okay. Oh, yay. So pretty much like an actual Mega Man fight, including the... I can't see myself, hang on. So yeah, this is... So 3-on-1, this is just as unfair as an actual Mega Man fight. I say that and I cream two of them. I'm playing against a Mega Man spirit in Smash. Swordman specifically. Wow. I already have a spirit with this effect, wow. Wow, I didn't even get anything. Alright, so this is an immediate difference I've noticed. Some of the spirits don't load properly. Bro, what game is this guy from? Yeah, I would know because I can't frickin' see it. Seriously. And I haven't played Pikmin 4 yet. I've been meaning to. Would be a good stream game, actually, because it's chaos. Yeah, I'm having fun. I mean, this is a Switch 1 game, but it's pretty fun. I love that, again, I love that some of the spirits aren't even loading properly. That's hilarious. Toadsworth? Let's beat up an old man. TGN out of context. I don't even remember what the conditions are. Not like it matters. I just realized my laugh sounds kind of similar to Gigi Murren's, except male. Ramblin' evil mushroom equipped. What? Favorite Smash character? I don't know. It's hard to say. Like a Charizard X? Oh, I already... Lotus. Warframe? A Warframe spirit? Heck yeah. I don't know any Warframe characters. Yeah, I was about to say waifu. But most of the Warframe characters are waifus anyway, so... Why do I have a ray gun? No. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. That's basically what this assist trophy just did. Gotcha, bitch. What about you, bitch? That was easy. That was cake. I got spirit. Does Sakurai know that some of the spirits aren't loading properly on the Switch too? I don't know who's... Trade in Battle Card Hero Series. You know what, maybe I should do, I should play Warframe. Mostly because I'm interested in the... Mostly because I hear the game has waifus. I also have an easy button, I just don't know where it is. It's still somewhere. I'm not explaining this joke. I'm not explaining why this is so funny to me. What? No, I can't. Even on a Switch 2, you still can't capture videos of Smash Ultimate? That sucks. That really sucks, man. Sorry, Napalm Man is really funny to me. It's because of an inside joke I have with Elijah. I'm just gonna say that. It's just an inside joke. Take my strongest team into this no-frills battle. Okay. Dude, look how many of these spirits aren't loading properly. The me is OP. It kind of is. Yeah, Simon is cake. I say that, but my brother, he mains Simon in Smash, and I have been obliterated by him. Like, multiple times. I have lost so hard against him as Simon, it's not even funny. I don't think I can kill the ghosts. Man, I'm just playing Smash while I wait for Mario Kart to download. I can't move! I cannot move! I actually cannot move. I can't move. Hey, I actually perfect shielded. Oh, I'm dead. Failure. Let's try again. This time I'm gonna go with one of my green trophies. I say that and I go for a blue one. Yeah, I don't think I can kill the ghosts. No, 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 no! Let's try that again. Again. They could have just gotten away with doing multiple Kirby's. Oh, hi, Elijah. No, 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 no. God damn it. Well, that failed. Nah. Oh, it could have been O. They could have gone with O from, Puyo Puyo Tetris. Yeah, whatever. Well, I recognize this song. It's one of the songs from... Okay, yeah, load times are way faster. Ah, fuck me. Really? No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Why am I so slow? Yeah, they could have gone with O from Puyo Puyo Tetris too. Well, 1. But what the hell? That's useless. Just like O in Puyo Puyo Tetris. Not really. Turn to blue? Really? That's its name? I can't move very far. Is that my spirit? Is that one of my spirits? That is so comical. That's comically slow. That's actually so funny. Let's frickin' go. Alright, at this point, it's a gaming stream now. Wait, what does this spirit do again? Yeah, another one of those. Okay, is it done yet? Ultimate. Oh, sorry. My personal favorite Smash game is Ultimate. Tomatrio. Tomato Adventure? Oh, I didn't know Doki Bird was in this game. Oh, I have Captain Toad as my spirit. That's why I'm so comically slow. Tomato. Tomato, 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 tomato. Let's frickin' go. Really? Nobody's laughing at my Doggy Bear joke? No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Really? Alright, well. Oh yeah, does it still have the... Yes, it does. Huh. 9 hours, Jesus. You know what? I got an idea. Hang on. I wonder if my adapter, my Ethernet adapter, will still work on the Switch 2. I think they've already demonstrated that the second USB-C port can be used for, more than just charging. So I'm going to go ahead and plug my Ethernet adapter into it. And see what happens. Oh, I gotta go. Alright, and I gotta plug the cable in on the other side. Hang on. Okay. I'm using a Cisco phone as a network switch, by the way, just to give me an extra Ethernet port. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. It's that one. Whoa, what happened? Okay. Okay, download paused. That's probably a good sign. Actually, I am kind of curious. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, connection test. NET type B, that's good to know. Okay, speed test. This is the only way we can do a speed test. Ooh. Ooh, that ain't good. That ain't good. Alright, it says, if you can read it, 172 down, 19.9 up? Are you joking with me? Are you joshing me? Sorry, I just love playing with the controllers. I love playing with the Joy-Cons. Anyway, yeah, I think it could just be my Cisco phone throttling, because it's done that before, but, and that's because I had a setting set wrong, but I think the top port is indeed throttled. Why, I don't know. What else can I do on this thing? Like, what else can I do without playing Mario Kart? Because I want to play Mario Kart, but I can't. So what else can I do? What other things can I do on this? I guess I'll do this. What can I say? Big funny. Did you know that in terms of male... Wait, what? No, I'm not gonna... Okay, Did you know that in terms of, human and Pokemon comfort, Flareon is objectively...
Did you know that in terms of human and Pokemon comfort, Flareon...
Wow, that sounds awful. Like, that actually... I mean, give it some slack. It's a built-in microphone, but still. Why am I standing? I'm actually standing up right now. Do I have my Mii's? I do not. Let's see if I can get this working. It wasn't working before, but it seems to be working now. I'm gonna see if I can locally transfer a Mii to the Switch too. Specifically my GN Mii. Oh, looks like it. There we go. Who else? How about a character I barely how about a character I haven't given any use to in a while? Delica. That's supposed to be Delica. If you don't know who Delica is, well, it's a long story, but basically now she's a character. She's like a side character in the GMP universe. Doesn't mean I can I can locally update. That would be pretty slow, actually. Well, I don't think there's much else I can do. I can post more updates on this on Twitter. Like, I'll post more updates on, like, what it can do. Yeah. Like, I'll post more updates on what it can do. Like, so I don't have, like, a SanDisk micro SD card yet, but, when I do get one, I want to I will try putting it in the system to see if it has any kind of stupid DRM scheme that complains if it's not one of the official, like, Nintendo branded ones. I don't see why it would, but who knows? Who knows at this point? But until then, I'm pretty happy with this thing. It's not going to be my main console, though. I am not making the Switch 2 my main console. Because, well, okay, only for playing Switch 2 exclusive games, but that's it. Like, all my all my older Switch games, those are going to be played on the Switch, because you cannot guarantee they'll work perfectly, as made evident by the fact that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate couldn't even load some of the spirits. Yeah. What other virtual game cards do I have that I can, like, load on this thing? Ooh! Modern UI. This is not a... Okay, I don't know why, but for some reason, they don't talk about this in the system, but when you hit the plus button in the virtual game card menu, it hides the status. And this is the same on the Switch 1. Not sure why it does this. Ow. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, maybe. Oh, yeah. That's still in Smash Ultimate, by the way. This is a free piece of software, by the way, the YouTube app. And it still needs a virtual game card. Ooh, stereo. Oh, yeah! Something else I want to talk about. Something else I noticed from the from the Nintendo Online app. Well, I gotta turn on my camera's exposure again. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Whoa! Hi there. Okay. Gosh, I need better lighting control, but, with the kickstand, I noticed that when they flipped it up, it flexed, so I'm gonna do the same thing on this. Oh, okay. It does flex, but not that much. It's not as flimsy as I thought it would be. So it doesn't feel like it would snap. Like, I thought the hinges on this were stronger than the kickstand itself, which you generally don't want. Like, you want it to be as strong as the kickstand. Because if it's stronger, or it would snap. So, but this feels pretty solid. I actually am curious. What happens if I have this, like, 4 gig off-brand SD card? What happens if I try to put it in the Switch too? Oh! It's magnetic! Well, not really. No, it's probably a spring. Ugh. Oh yeah, here's another Easter egg. Yeah, that was an Easter egg that was already on the Switch 1, but it's back in the Switch 2. Anyway. This is a 4 gigabyte SD card, so it's not much, but let's see what happens. Yep. Okay, there we go. This is not a microSD Express card, it's just a regular one, and unfortunately, yeah, this is, yep. That sucks. Alright, can I take it out while the system's still on? Because I know the original Switch complained about that. Yes, I can. Cool. Alright then. Well, there's not much left I can do, so I think it's probably time for me to call it. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. I have not given this thing a lot of scrutiny, but it is pretty fun. What am I going to do with my Switch 1? Oh, I am keeping this thing. This is not replacing my Switch, because this, I can guarantee it'll play every single Nintendo Switch 1 game, right? Okay? This can't play all of them, or sometimes it has issues with them. And to this day, like, you would think Nintendo would be way more diligent about testing it, but they seem to be. But I'm guessing we're gonna be the play testers for these games, and by that I mean like the general public. Yeah, so that's fun. But so this is not going to be replacing my Switch. I am keeping this Switch. This is the day 3 Switch. I'm keeping it. It is mine forever. Because, yeah, like, even when Nintendo inevitably drops support for this thing, I am definitely keeping it. And yeah, so far, this thing does seem pretty solid. At the moment, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, especially considering that this is our launch lineup. Like, one game here, and then two PC ports, or like 2 ports from PC and other consoles, a $10 PowerPoint. Well, and a bunch of other things, but like the Nintendo exclusive things are upgrade packs, you know, just existing games that are just upgraded, and also, by the way, do not. Oh wait, that's Tears of the Kingdom. Do not include DLC. This is a $9.99. This is a $9.99 upgrade. Does not include the DLC. or like the, or well, the, yeah, Switch 2 edition doesn't include the DLC. $70 doesn't include it. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I don't care about the. I don't actually care about the. I don't actually know what's different with the. DLC. Jamboree TV. Not interested, frankly. Other than that, these are just existing Switch 1 games, and then also. So this is the only Mario Kart World is the only title that's interesting, like actually notable on the Switch 2. Because the rest of them, like Donkey Kong Bonanza, not even out yet. Not even out yet. So I would say at the moment it's not worth it. It is, yeah. At the moment I don't think it would be entirely worth it, for most people at least. For me, I think it was worth it, mostly because, like, first of all, I'm having fun with this thing. Like, I have fun, and I was just playing a Switch 1 game. But, also, the hardware is pretty cool, and the, I don't know, I just like the fact that I have it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some people would get more enjoyment out of, I would just suggest looking at the, I would just suggest looking at a video, like a 100% walkthrough of the Switch 2 Welcome Tour, because I don't think it's worth the $10. Especially if you gotta buy nearly $90 worth of accessories to 100% the game. Not worth it. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, yeah, those do run better on the Switch 2 from what I hear. Well, I hear they run better on the Switch 2. I don't know for sure, even though I have my Pokemon Violet cart right here. I could just test it. Oh shoot, it doesn't have save data cloud, so I'd have to transfer my save data, and that'd take forever. Yeah. But I will one day. Like, I'm gonna get it. I will definitely get a new capture card that'll work on Linux, and I will play Mario Kart World, like, on stream. And we'll see how fun it is. So, should you buy this? Really, it's up to you. Like, don't let this talking anime cat, don't let this talking anime cat 100% influence your actions. But, well, I don't know. It's kind of complicated. Because, obviously, I bought one, but at the moment, the lineup is not convincing enough unless you only care about Mario Kart, which a lot of people do. But I would say wait until... Am I going to watch Summer Game Fest tomorrow? Yes, but I'm not going to do a watch-along stream. I'm just going to watch it. I didn't even know it was tomorrow, honestly. But, yeah, I'm just going to watch it. I'm not going to do a watch-along stream of it. This thing is so fun. I love this. Like, it's just a fun fidget toy. The magnets. It's so cool. They're legitimately so cool. I wonder what kind of magnets they use. Like, how strong are the magnets? Oh yeah, by the way, the model number of the Switch 2 is BEE001. That's an interesting fact. It's B. It's literally B. Bzzz, wait. Bzzz. I'm funny. I am very funny. Remember though? Yeah, I have one. I just don't use it very often. Metroid Prime Remastered. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4, which isn't even out yet. I don't think so. Wow, that loads fast. Or wait, Metroid... Did I say Metroid Prime Remastered? Well, I have that, but I meant Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, this game isn't even out yet. I'll put it on my wish list, though. Oh, finally! Samus is reaching for your liver. Yeah, I love the box art for the game. I'm also excited for the homebrew scene for the Switch 2, and just generally what it's gonna generally what the and also I can't wait to see what the emulators look like. Wait, does this thing still... I just realized, I remembered, the Joy-Con doesn't have the glowing home button anymore. At least I don't think it does. Oh, vibrates the Joy-Con too. So I guess you don't need the glowing home button. Oh, I like this. I like this UI. Alright, you know what? How about I do something different? Nobody has shown you so far what the dark theme looks like, so let's how about I show you? Oh, wow. Oh. Does the cursor turn white? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this much better. I think the text was purple in the light theme. I don't remember. How about I take a screenshot? Oh, it was dark blue, and then there's light blue. Yeah, I like the dark theme. I'm not going to set up game chat right now. I don't even think I'm going to use game chat very often. Or, like, at all. Because I have Discord. But, yeah. Yeah, I will probably stream, Mario Kart World when I get, like, an Elgato HD60X. Because that one works on Linux. HD60S does not, unfortunately. Yeah. But, so far I'm liking the Switch too. But, like I said, I'll update on, like, Twitter and Blue Sky if, something catches my eye that might be a deal breaker. But, I'm liking it so far. Oh! Look at that font! Look at that font! Hold on. I can unplug the Ethernet. Look! Look! Oh, the focus! Hold on, hold on. This is very important, okay? Like, this is a very important thing that needs to be noted. Look. Look at the number 3 there. Look. It's a flat top 3. It's a flat top 3. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Nintendo. They're using a flat top 3 for the for the system font. I'm very I don't know why that makes me so happy, but like I personally love the flat top 3. I love it. I think it's better than the... Why a flat top 3? It looks cooler, that's why. I think it looks cooler. Plus, there's also like a practical reason. It's for preventing fraud for handwriting, like so you don't change the 3 to an 8. But yeah, a flat top 3. Oh, it does look a little bit like my stream overlay font, except mine doesn't have a flat top 3. I've never written a flat top 3 in my life. Yeah, I write them all the time, like handwriting wise. I write them all the time, and I just think it looks better. It looks cooler. So, yeah, it has a flat top 3. I'm happy about that. I'm yet to find a font that does. Maybe I'll just copy DXT and go with, like, Gotham Sans or whatever. I mean, it's a free font. It's a cool sans serif font, and it has a flat top 3, so. Okay, I gotta stop playing with this. Oh, well, I mean, it's a game console. It's designed to be played with. I'm gonna rip this Joy-Con out of the grip. Yeah. That wasn't that hard. I don't think the magnets in this are very strong. Like, I actually don't think the magnets in the grip are very strong. Alright, nice. Anyway, I'm gonna put this thing in sleep mode now. And I think we are done for today. I've been streaming for quite a while today. Well, 3 hours, but the magnets, they're so satisfying. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted, but... Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go play with this on my own, and I'm going to end the stream for today. Thank you everybody for joining me in looking at the Switch 2. I would say when the lineup is bigger, you could get a Switch 2, but right now it's not very impressive unless you only care about Mario Kart. But even then, you're spending $500 or $530 because the bundle is limited production. Yep. It's limited production, like, until the fall. So, what? When did you wake up? You know what? Here's the sound of the Joy-Con detaching without the spring of the pin. Oh. It's not awake. Cool. Ah, no. No. Alright, anyway. Thank you for joining me, and this is your local nerdy tech-loving... Yeah, your local nerdy tech-loving cat boy. Logging off. Bye!